Hi guys, welcome to this video. As you can tell from the title, these are mistakes that I wish I knew when I was a beginner. I've done this video dedicated to each and everybody on my TikTok that keep telling me, Kay, any advice to beginners? Kay, I've just started forex, so can you advise me? Kay, first of all, let me just start by saying that most of the mistakes that we make in forex, we all know that we're not supposed to make these mistakes, but we keep doing them. So I don't think I'll say anything new here, but just let's get into the video. Number one, I think someone could have told me that capital is important. I know a lot of people don't like hearing that, but if you want to be very profitable, like by profitable I mean $1 million profits, you gotta put in some profit. No, you have to put in some profit. I want you to look at the trades you take with that you are 20 USD, 50 USD, and you come up with a profit. No, imagine that was like 5k USD. How much profit could you have made in a day? So most of the time, in my beginning, in my like first years in forex, no months in forex, I used to fear the market. So most of the time why you don't deposit a lot of cash in the market is because you fear the market. You fear the market. You don't trust yourself. So you're like, okay, what if I deposit like 1k USD, 2k USD, and then all is gone? But then when you're trading with that 50 USD, you're not fearing. But point number 2 is overcome fear. Fear is the enemy. A lot of times, guys, we have the best setup. A lot of times the market is okay, but like, anyway, next is make use of trading view. Yeah, make use of trading view, guys. Just make use of trading view. That's what I can say, because trading view, if you don't mind, you can go and probably pay the premium, whatever is it called, premium, like the trading view, that you can just wake up and analyze the market, and then you put probably alerts, reminders, stuff like that, so that you don't have to be in the market 24/7, 7 days a week or 5 days a week. Okay, so make use of trading view. Make use of trading view. If you don't have trading view right now as a beginner, go and download that trading view and start familiarizing yourself with the whatever in trading view. And then a lot of time when I'm live on TikTok, a lot of people keep asking me, Kay, when do you trade? When do you trade? When do you trade? Listen, when I wake up in the morning, I just grab my laptop and I go to my trading view. My guy, I analyze the market, I put my alerts, and then I wait for the market to do its thing, so I don't have to be in the market 24/7. So when I get an alert in my phone, when I get alert, it like if market triggers my entry, I get the alert in my phone, and I feel like that is easy. I wish I knew that when I was a beginner, because I used to be in the market 24/7. So if you don't want to be like the trades to always like you don't want to be in the market 24/7, and then you are afraid that the market will like itapita your entry or itakupita, just download trading view and familiarize yourself with the features in there. Next, another mistake that I did when I was a beginner and I wish I knew is accepting that I'm on my learning phase. Let me tell you guys, the moment you start seeing some blues in that account, chances are you will start thinking, okay, now I'm a profitable trader. I know how to trade. Nobody can tell me nothing. But I wish I could just have accepted or acknowledged that I don't know anything. The fact that you're making blues, you're seeing some profits in the market, chances are you don't know anything. So I could have gotten myself a mentor. I really did. I wasn't mentored by anybody, because when I was starting forex, there wasn't a lot of mentors in that time. So I couldn't have taught myself. I could after two mentor mwenye angeni mentor, but It costed me money, it costed me time, it costed me a lot of money. I can repeat, money and money and money and money. So I feel like if I had a mentor, because some mistakes that you do in the market when you don't know, you just need someone to tell you you're not supposed to do this. But then by the time you realize you're not supposed to do this, if you are self-taught, it will cost you some money. You will know, you will learn the lesson the hard way. So when I was a beginner, I feel like I could have invested in a mentor, not just a mentor, but a good mentor, someone who is dedicated to help me learn, because not every mentor who is willing to help people learn. Some are just saying they're mentors, but they cannot, hold your hand in this forex thing. So yeah, I could have looked for a mentor and accepted that I'm on my learning phase. When I start seeing blues in the market, I stop assuming that I know what is happening in the market. Probably it's just a lucky day, but you're there thinking, oh, now I know how to trade, I know how to trade. Maybe it's a lucky day, baby. So yeah. And to top up that point, I could have invested in skills more. Another thing, in the point of capital and learning phase, when you start seeing blues in the market, we have a tendency of now start depositing a lot of capital as a beginner, which is not good, because you don't know what you're doing. Chances are you're gonna lose that money. So those are the things that a mentor can tell you, because I don't know, it's very rare to find someone on YouTube talking about do not invest a lot of capital in your beginning because you don't know what you're doing. I mean, and nobody wants to hear that. So probably mentors don't like telling you that. But as for me, if you follow me, I keep saying and I keep repeating this. If you are a beginner, because this is something I did and I really regret it each and every day. But I don't regret, but it ended well. But if I was to be taken back to start forex again, seeing I invest a lot of money when I was starting, I could first of all invested in the skill. Seeing few blues in the market should not trick you into thinking now you know what is market. Stay there for long so that by the time you start increasing your capital or putting all your savings in forex, which I don't advise, you know that you know what is going on in the market. Okay. Another thing, I've said, what next, knowing when to enter, when not to enter the market. That I'm talking about. Some of you guys don't know when to trade and when not to trade, and I feel like that is because you don't do some research, or rather you don't make use of your economic calendar. Sometimes you don't even know, like today is NFP day, today is CPI. Some of you don't even know when we have news in the week, when you just being ignorant. You just want to go there in the market and you see red in 1 minute time frame and then you sell. No, guys, it's high time we invest in these things. So knowing when to, sometimes I just tell people, like I'm live on TikTok and people are like, okay, why are you not trading? I'm like, the market will not move. And that comes with point number next is familiarizing yourself with one pair. I have familiarized myself with gold a lot. One pair, one strategy. Although I don't it's not like I don't emphasize that so much, but one pair, one strategy, one trade, you're good to go. Because at the end of the day, I keep telling people the market will not go anywhere. So what was I saying? Knowing when to enter, to enter the market. So sometimes if you are a gold trader, you can tell during NFP day, probably the market doesn't move until NFP. Now after NFP, now we can trade. So now if you don't know such things, you just be in the market like the whole day. And now someone like me who knows that probably the market will not move, and it will move probably after the news. I'll just be doing my own things. So yeah, another thing, knowing when to enter and when to exit the market. Sometimes also I'm gonna give example with gold, because that is the pair I trade a lot. When I don't want to edit this video. When we experience like gold forms higher high, chances are we don't know exactly where the market is going. So sometimes you just give it time, or you just like scalp, because we don't know exactly where the market is going, So in such situations, or maybe when we have holidays, you know you're not supposed to enter the market. It will just be wasted of time. So those are the things I'm talking about. So you have to do your research and know, is it the right time to enter the market? Is it not? Yeah, knowing when to enter and exit the market. Number next, I would say less is more. When people start forex, they feel like if you know everything, every strategy, every word, now you will be the best forex trader in the world. Shock on you. The less you know in forex, the better, because there's something we call analysis paralysis, which you're using this strategy. Strategy A is telling you is a buy. Strategy B is telling you is a sell. Strategy C is telling you we're consolidating. Strategy D is telling you you're not even supposed to look at that market. Strategy F is telling you, oh my friend, get out of this house. So the less you know in the market is better. You're just supposed to know like the most important things. Do not be the person who today you're trading this strategy, tomorrow you're trading this strategy. Today you want to trade, I don't know, gold, another day you're trading TJ, another day you're trading GU, another day uko kwa BTC, another day you're trading I don't know what, another day you're Nasdaq. Keep it simple. In short, just keep it simple in forex. The less the better. Another mistake that I made when I started forex, that if I was to be taken back, I cannot do it again, is what next? Oh my god. Is although okay, this is not a mistake I made, but I feel like a lot of people can do it, is not having I didn't do this mistake, but I feel like a lot of beginners, I see like a lot of beginners doing this, not having a flow of income, like a source of income before forex starts being like your main source of income. A lot of people, when they start seeing those two blues in the market, they thought whatever was giving you money, whatever was giving you capital, whatever was paying your rent, whatever was keeping the lights on in your house, you've abandoned it because you are just 1 week in forex and you think it's gonna end well. Shock on you, baby. You still need that job. A lot of people quit their jobs, a lot of people stop doing this and this, and now when things go south, you start regretting. So what I can advise is, whatever is paying the bills right now, please do not abandon it unless forex has started being profitable. And a lot of people ask me, Atike, when do you know now that you're profitable? Is the right time to leave your job? It will be automatic. Like when you're making around let's say 2k USD in a day, and then in your job you used to make like 100 USD in a day. After that's a lot, like 50 USD in a day, 50 USD in Kenya shilling, that's like 7k. It's very rare to find a job that will give you 7k in a day. So let me just talk in Kenya shillings. Let's say your job was giving you like 3k Kenya shillings. In dollars, that's like 20 USD. And then now in forex, you've started making like, around 100 USD. Although 100 ni kidogo to leave your job, because probably the next day you will but like, let's just say it has started giving you around maybe 100k in a day from 3k. 100k in a day, that's like let's say 1k USD, yeah, plus, or 700, 800, somewhere there. And then your job was giving you around the 20 USD, 40 USD. So with time, you will automatically outgrow the work. Yeah, but do not assume now. Do not assume. Assumption is very bad when it comes to forex. Do not assume that, oh, now I'm a profitable forex trader. Let me quit my job. Baby, there are very bad days in forex, very bad. So unless you feel like, okay, now forex has started paying me like good, now I can leave whatever was giving me money and concentrate fully in forex. All right, I have a lot to share, but I'll see you guys in my next one. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.